There are no words spoken and very few props used, but there is plenty of colour in this portrayal of one of Thailand's darkest moments. The play, called Fundamental, explores the 1976 massacre of student protesters at Thammasat University in Bangkok and why it's not talked about more.
It's not clear for the big picture of this country that how we can remember this and how we can take it as a lesson that we don't want to bring it back.
Security forces began shooting into the university campus on October the 6th, 40 years ago. Students were protesting the return to Thailand of military leader Thanom Kittikachorn, who had been forced out in an uprising 3 years earlier. Reports emerged that the students had also staged a mock hanging of a member of the royal family. The institution is fiercely protected by Thai law and the armed forces. It's thought at least 100 Thais were killed. No one's been held accountable for the massacre under Thailand's culture of impunity for military commanders and government leaders. The massacre here at Thammasat University is largely brushed over when it comes to discussions about recent Thai history. And many people believe that's partly why Thailand keeps experiencing political violence. There's little open, honest discussion about the causes and no accountability. Now, 40 years on, Thailand is again ruled by a military government, and critics say little has changed. Students still aren't given the full picture of what happened, possibly because the truth may inspire a new revolt.
So you only teach the version that the state, the government approve and support their goals, their policy. So not going to the truth of history.
It's clearly still a sensitive issue, with military leaders saying they will monitor the play. Its director says there's nothing illegal or offensive in the performance. He's simply trying to use a play with no words to get Thais talking about the past.
They interpret it in many directions, so which is I very enjoy to read, when you make a piece of art and then the people can have a lot of opinion.
His worry is that political violence has become a fundamental part of Thai society and that too often that violence is swept aside with no explanation. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Bangkok.